Hi gems, welcome to my channel. If this video resonates with you, give me a like and a thumbs up. A like and a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Share it with your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your family, your co-worker, your boss. I don't care. Just share it and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear how this or how these resonate with you, and if it resonates with you. Let me talk to myself. And remember, this is tarot, so I'm literally picking up on energies. It could be your energy, it could be how someone feels about you. It could be in relation to a person, a place, a job, a family member. Could be anything, so just pick what applies. And if it does not apply to you, do not let it. It's just not your message. Don't force it. Your message may not be here, but maybe with another tarot reader, which there are many of them on YouTube. I know sometimes I have to go elsewhere to get my messages, so you might want to do that. Now let's jump in. I was meditating on your cards. Have you guys recently, right now, I feel like you guys feel a balance. You feel like you finally got shit back in order. I feel like you you are, yeah, you're living by your own rules right now. I don't know if this means you just got out of something, and yeah, there's like a renewed sense of clarity or something. I feel like you're on your boss shit. You're on your boss shit right now, Geminis. You really are on your boss shit. What you want, your energy is coming out as the Emperor, by the way. He's the king of all kings in the tarot. What you want most at the moment is justice. What happened? What happened to you? I feel like something happened to you. What happened to you? Clarify the Justice card. You're just coming out of mental anguish. You felt defeated by something entirely. Clarify this. Clarify the Justice. Yeah, something, you just put something to rest. You were in an energetic space that wasn't serving you. You were in your head and possibly stressed, feeling depleted, depressed about something, and you just ended that. And I think some of you, a lot of you want karma. You want karma to be dealt. You want a balance. You want a restoration of balance for all of this strife and anguish that you've just gone through. The good thing that I'm seeing here is that, yeah, and I see some of you just moving on. Like, you just want to move out of that. It's dead. It's dead to you. It's dead. Some of you aren't even worried about karma because you're just like, you know what, that's in the past. I'm moving on. I never want to see that shit again. I never want to be in that shit again. I don't want to see that person again. I need to move on to something else. Focused on my own shit, you know, like, fuck that. And I love that energy. I'm not even seeing that you want a person. I just feel like you guys are in the energy of you've been through some shit and you're coming out. What you want is just, you want to be free. You want to be out of that. You want to be happy. You want to be victorious somewhere else, doing something else, but you just want out of whatever you were in. Clarify the Page of Wands. Clarify the Page of Wands. Let me get some more cards here. Clarify the Page of Wands. I hate when so many cards jump out. Too many, Spirit, please. Clarify the Page of Wands. Are some of you wanting to move towards something, but at the same time, like something else? Like, for some of you who just came out of a relationship, or you just ended something very tumultuous, it's like you're playing with the idea of something else that possibly serves you in your mind, but it's also like you kind of don't want to put any effort towards that. It's kind of like you just got through something very traumatic, and because of that, you're holding on for dear life to all of your emotions, all of your feet. Like, you just don't, You're not in the mood to reciprocate, but then I feel like you're playing with the idea. So what do you want? Typical Gemini energy, duality. Clarify the Page of Wands. You want something new though, after walking away from a conflict, or possibly a tumultuous relationship in the past, or a set of people who didn't serve you anymore. This could be a set of friends. This could be co-workers. This could be an ex-job that you have. An ex-job. I love that. Yeah, this could be so many things. But it's kind of like you want a new beginning, but also you kind of don't, because you're like, I want this new beginning, but also, do I really? Alright. Clarify the Page of Wands. Even though I don't really need any more clarification, but cool. Yeah, you want something else, and you possibly are... You've been thinking, some of you are very fearful of putting yourself back out there. Some of you are fearful of being alone. And that's why you're thinking, you know you should be alone right now. You really know, like your intuition is telling you that you need to be alone right now. But you fear it. And that's why you're half-heartedly looking for something else, because I don't believe that you truly want something. I feel like there's some resistance that you have. Even though you're toying with an idea of something, there's a lot of resistance that you have towards it. Tell me in the comments if this is resonating with you and what that thing is. This is so Gemini though. This is so Gemini, that duality, like you guys are one thing and then another thing. All right, what's going on for you right now is the Queen of Swords. Are you... How I'm seeing you guys right now is literally like you just want somebody, you know, for my Jamaicans, you know Vibes Cartel, that song, Come Touch Me Now, touch a button now. You're like, just come so I can slice the fuck off of your head. Yeah, you're like, yeah, this person, I feel like something happened to you, possibly that made you extremely logical, extremely just, you're just not with the shit anymore. You're not with the shit anymore, and anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. If they fuck with you, they can get it. They can get it. They can get the Queen's Sword. But this is somebody who has turned cold though, after being the Queen of Cups, like after being soft, after expressing yourself, after being that sensitive person. This person turned into a Queen of Swords because they had to protect their heart. So you turned into that. Sometimes that energy kind of serves us. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, some shit happened to you in the past. Some shit happened to you that turned you into this. And what I'm seeing right now is this energy is actually serving you, because it's weeding out a lot of things that aren't good for you. A lot of things that aren't in your best interest, that you probably don't want around you. So you have a very clear cut precision on what you want your life to look like right now, because you've been through some shit in the past, and sometimes this shit in the past is necessary because it helps us to realize where we want to be. Yeah. What's going against you right now is coming up as a Strength card. Clarify the Strength card. What's going against you right now? It's a lot of emotion. Did you walk away from your emotions? Are you walking away from a person because you can't connect with your emotions? Because you can't control yourself, because you're holding on to some self-limiting beliefs? You're walking away from things that are actually fulfilling? Are you, gens? Answer me below. I feel like you are. Who is walking away from action? What's going on? Yeah. Who is in their head so much that they have gone to a point where they're walking away from things that are actually fulfilling, that may be fulfilling? Some of you, yeah, this is a person, some of you. You're walking away from the idea of even relationship. Who hurts? I feel like some of you are hurt. Someone hurt you. And I don't like it. Even my heart feels like weird. Like I'm actually feeling very emotive right now. Some of you. Some of you were really, really hurt from something in the past. The outcome is, comment below if you are one of those Geminis, if you are coming from something that deeply wounded you, and because of that you can't move towards anyone. It's like you want to, but you don't want to move towards anyone else in the future, or anything that even looks remotely close to that. You're walking away from things that give you happiness. Are you Geminis? Comment below. Let me know. Let me know what's going on with you. I feel like for a few of you though, this may be for a few people, you're walking away from happiness. You're walking away from connections that could possibly bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Because you're you're struggling internally with yourself. The future outcome, clarify the Five of Wands, Spirit. Clarify the Five of Wands. Yeah, some of you, a lot of you will be walking away. Clarify that. Walking away from a brand new beginning. Some of you, you're walking away because you feel like you've experienced conflict in the past, and you see something that kind of resembles that, and at the first sign of it, you're like, bye, I'm out. And this could have as much passion as it wants to, but I feel like some of you, either you're walking away from someone, or someone is walking away from you, or you're walking away from something, or something is gonna end. Walk away from you. But I feel like this is you. I do feel like this is you walking away. Possibly from a new beginning. I know you're just walking away from strife and conflict and stress though. Is this in relation to the conflict in your head? The stress in your head? The stress that you're putting yourself through? With this duality of wanting victory but also not wanting it? Clarify the Five of Wands. Some of you are walking the fuck away from someone. Yeah, some of you are walking away from conflict to embrace something more emotionally fulfilling, or more passionate. Yeah, some of you possibly just closed out something very hurtful and will be possibly meeting someone, or starting a friendship, a relationship, or something with someone else who can give you the emotional fulfillment that you want. I'm seeing here somebody who's very emotionally stable, possibly emotionally intelligent. No, for my singles, for my people who just came out of relationships and this is resonating with you in a emotional way in regards to a person, know that I'm sensing here that possibly something in the future is coming in for you. It may be in February, it may be a longer timeline, because time is, yeah, when you're reading tarot, there's no like concept of like next week. We can only ask February messages, but sometimes literal free will, someone will do something because we all have free will, and that can delay whatever I predicted or read in this reading. It's just we all have free will. One thing can change an entire path or course, so whether on your end or someone's end. But I'm seeing here that something is coming in for you. You're walking away from a lot of conflict though. You're walking away from something that didn't resonate with you in the past to something that does. And I really fucking like that. Now let me get some advice for you. I'm going to get some advice for you from the Sacred Rebels deck. I really like that deck. Spirit, please give me some advice for February for my Geminis. February 2020, advice for my Geminis. February 2020, advice for Geminis. These cards are so big, sometimes I have the hardest time shuffling them. Oh my god, let me get my mind out. Okay, I'm for real. Alright, Gemini, advice for Geminis for the month of February. 2 cards. Visions of life beyond death. Sacred Fool. I feel like this means that there's like a rebirth. Like you guys are going through like there's a rebirth. Something died, something else is coming. That's the natural flow of life. Something has to energetically make way for something else. And sometimes it hurts. Those are the lessons that we need. But yeah, I just feel like you're walking away from something into something more emotionally fulfilling. Yeah. Yeah, let's read what Alana said about these cards. 44. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see. To see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. See, you gotta go through some shit sometimes. Later on, you realize that, yeah, I needed to go through that. If I didn't have that experience, I wouldn't have known to make this decision in my current space, you know? As mundane as something once appeared, it could be, as mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it always. The realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. I just got a lot of you will be embracing self-love. A lot of you. And that is the best love, trust me. The vision of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path or whether you should take action on a project or you need inspiration to really move you out of a slump you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision. You will be graced with a way out of stagnancy. You'll be able to see things differently and more accurately. I don't even have to read anymore. I fucking told you guys. I told you, be moving into a direction that is more emotionally fulfilling. That's probably what I will name this video. A new direction, more emotionally fulfilling. Your second card was a Sacred Fool, and I'll read that before we wrap up. The Fool is a new beginning. The Fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, powerful, sacred fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real and not real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, a life passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate, don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you're doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat whilst doing so, fine. I'm all for that shit. I'm all for being individual and being your best self, whatever and however that looks to people around you or whatever. So, gems, if you've just gone through something, just know there are happy times ahead for you if you want it. And with that, I will leave you. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, remember to leave a comment, remember to give me a thumbs up because I want other people to see this video and I want to grow my YouTube community. So, yeah, bye. Thanks for being here.